welcome to this Tango video tutorial. We are Iris and Helmut.
And today's topic is Giro with the intro of a Rulo. Let's have a look how the sequence will look like. So we start with a side step going into a Rulo, and from this position we start to create the Giro with lápiz for the leader, 5 steps, and we finish with a parada. One more time from behind the leader. So we start with a side step, create a lápiz turned into a Rulo, and from this position I go into a Giro, finish with lápiz, and exit with parada. It's a combination of 3 elements. There is the Rulo, there is the Giro with lápiz for the leader, and there is the parada as an exit. So we recommend to work on all the elements separately first, that you're familiar. For the latest one, the Rulo, we said we have this idea of the projection, that I can lead a side projection, and from the side projection I can lead into a back projection, and then I could call it back. In this moment of side and back, I start to lead a pivot which creates the Rulo. So if we go again into the side projection, and this time I start to lead the pivot earlier, the Rulo is born from this movement. From this first forward step, I invite her to come for a Giro started with a forward ocho. And then we finish with a classic media luna and lápiz for the leader combination. And exit with parada. One more time. So you find yourself in front, you lead the side projection, you lead the back projection. If you start to lead the torsion and the pivot in her pelvis very late, it will be very big and it will rather look like a lápiz. It's also nice. If you want to have the more shape of a Rulo, we have, you start to lead the turn earlier. You can make it more nuevo when you start to change the exit while she's doing it. You can keep it more in the exit to wait until she completes and then step. Both options feel nice. If you have doubts about the projection, watch the video about the genie in a bottle and how we did it. From this position, we had forward step and back step for the follower. And now I create a cross for myself and I lead with the lápiz the back step. To deconstruct, we had first this, I start with the back side forward for the follower, and I accompanied that with my lápiz. So just from the apertura, cross and back side forward. And then we added the 2 steps. So just from the apertura, we had forward, back, and now I add what I already started before. That will make it easier. Now everything together, side step, projection into Rulo, Rulo into Giro, and the last aspect is that we said we want to do it all in double time. Very continuous, but all in double time. So there's a stretch, there is another stretch, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and pasada. One time from the other perspective. So side step, projection, back turned into a Rulo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and face your partner, and finish. For the Rulo, there's a second possibility. Instead of collecting first and leading a side projection that is turned afterwards into the Rulo, that in the side step you suspend the step and you lead the back projection directly. Afterwards it's the same as before, the Giro with continuous double time and lápiz for the leader. To close, I want to stress that the moment when you start the Giro is really a beautiful moment to stretch the timing. So here, take your time, and this will create more turning energy as well. So if you go very quickly, it might happen that you don't turn as much. But if you take the time, you can really prepare it. You suspend it, mini colgata, and then you start. And you see I finished at least quarter of a turn further in the direction of my turn. We hope this was useful for you. As always, if you have any questions or you want to share some experiences that you had and encountered, we are looking forward to them as a comment on that video.